me, Laura Thomas. This year we've got some real contenders for the competition.
I'm looking forward to it, and we've also got Lawrence McGee here to have a chat with us and announce the winner.
So, let's get the show started and take a look at our contenders.
First up, we've got Steve Curtis.
My name is Steve Curtis, and my ambition is to be a multi-camera studio gallery director. I applied for the Sky Scholarship so I could take my experience from Department College of Technology and everything I've learnt here to somewhere like Sky and actually experience how it's done in the industry by professionals, and to give myself more of an understanding of how an organisation such as Sky actually works. Winning the Sky Scholarship would be fantastic for me because it would show that people have managed to put their faith in me, and they believe that I've really taken an understanding from the experience and able to put it in my own words and tell Sky exactly how and what I have learned from the experience. Yeah, there's a cash prize involved in winning the Sky Scholarship, but that's not what it's about for me. It's all about the experience. It's about learning more and developing me, so I've got more experience for when I actually go into the industry in the future. Cut one. Focus up on the targets.
Please welcome Steve Curtis. Our next finalist is Geoff Dawn.
I'm Geoff Dawn and I'm interested in lighting.
There's a man who leads a life of danger. To everyone he meets, he stays a stranger. Oh, with every move he makes, but no chance he takes, odds are he won't live to see tomorrow. Nobody knows, nobody sees. Don't stop burning. Another soul goes free.
The best thing about Sky was working with professionals in their professional environment. The experience at Sky was interesting. It opened my eyes and I could see clearly now that the rain is gone. The best thing about Sky was being able to work with the electricians in the lighting department. I found that really interesting. I learned a lot there from those boys, and that's where I'd like to work in the future.
Please welcome Geoff Dawn. Our next finalist is Shane Green. Our next finalist is Emily Cankos.
My best memory from Sky was when I worked on Soccer Saturday as part of vision mixing shadowing. I was with Jack Corey, and it was brilliant watching, being right at the front of the gallery, watching the director, the DA and the vision mixer work, and it's particularly insane with the 20 different feeds from numerous football stadiums around the country for the Soccer Saturday programme. That was brilliant. And as I want to eventually go to directing, being able to watch a director working, especially a senior director, was particularly brilliant. I think the link to Sky is very beneficial. To get into the television industry, from the research I've done, you don't really need a qualification as such, but it's the experience that you get from work experience. It's that sort of thing that's useful. And so the link to Sky provides practical work experience with the biggest provider broadcaster, digital broadcaster in the country. Sky Scholarship benefits Sky because it gives them a chance to see what's new, what new people are thinking, what new people are doing. Generally, younger people have, I would think, come in with maybe different ideas. They maybe watch a lot of television so they can provide and give ideas for future programming. But also, I mean, the Sky Scholarship means that Sky are able to buy into the next group of people that they might want to hire. I think the Sky Scholarship would be brilliant, it would mean everything to me. It would be something that I can put on my CV, that I want to pad out for. I want to put as much into my CV as I possibly can to give me the best chance possible to progress in television. The reason I'm here is for a new career, as well as I possibly can while I'm here, and this would be an amazing addition to my CV. It's brilliant that I've really had the opportunity to go and take part, but to show that I'm then able to win it, just mean everything. It would really.
Please welcome Emily Cancross. Our next finalist is Alex Shepherd.
Always wanted to work for Sky. It's like the ultimate place to work. So it's really great to get a chance to go there and see what it's all about. Favourite memory of Sky is probably doing Spanish football as a floor manager legal. It was really good to me and had good fun. Got to have some time practicing the cameras while the football match was on, so that was right up my street. Yeah, really good people that day, really enjoyed it. No lens cap on this, is there? If I was to win the Sky Scholarship, it would be amazing. You know, I really thought about winning it. I'm sure I will. There's a lot of good candidates, but you know, it'd be an honour. I'd be delighted. I'm not sure what I'd do. It'd probably be a bit of a shock to begin with, but yeah, obviously I'd be delighted.
Focus up on the targets.
Let's see. From the south, from the north, from the west to the east, not the same people. These people where I want to talk about, that would be pretending.
Please welcome Alex Shepherd. Our final candidate in this year's scholarship is Peter Smith.
The best thing about my time at Sky was discovering how things I'd learnt on my degree and other work experience would relate to live studio broadcasting. My experience at Sky has been really fun. The guys were really friendly and they really involved me as part of the team. So it was good just kind of, you know, getting hands-on and helping them rig and learning, you know, through a tactile approach. Winning the scholarship would mean to me that I can afford to buy my insurance on my Astra next year, and no, that's not right, is it? I think if I won the Sky Scholarship, it would be more about a confidence boost for me and help me to push myself forward when I approach other companies or Sky themselves and try and find work in the near future. Thunderbirds are go.
Please welcome Peter Smith.
Just too white and nerdy. Think I'm just too white and nerdy. Can't you see I'm white and nerdy? Look at me, I'm white and nerdy.
Well, here we are then, our 6 candidates for this year. I see some of us got the memo about fancy dress and some of us clearly didn't. Steve, I'll start with you. You worked in a lot of departments while you were at Sky. What was your favourite?
I think vision mixing was my favourite because I learnt the most from that. There's so much more to a vision mixer's job role than I even knew, so I think that's definitely the one I most enjoyed.
Okay, and Joff, moving on to you. If you could go back and do the scholarship again, is there anything you'd change about the experience you had at Sky?
No, I'll probably try and be a bit more assertive, try and talk to a few more people, but other than that, there's not really much I want to change, really.
That's fantastic. Seems like you had a good time. Shane, how did the scholarship help you develop your skills within your chosen area of TV production?
Oh, massively. I mean, the stuff I learned there was like, it took it to another level, really. I mean, I really need to learn more about like sound and things like that, like maybe, but it really, really did help.
Fantastic. I'm just going to come up here and I'm not going to try and get over this side. Emily, it's been a few years since a woman won the Sky Scholarship. What do you think your chances are of beating the boys off today?
As good as any.
And you had a good time while you were at Sky?
Excellent time, yeah. Really enjoyed it.
Now, Alex, results day. What's the atmosphere like here?
Well, Jimmy, I'd say it's a bit like a small campsite. It's too tense.
Oh. That's bad. That's bad. And Pete, I'm just going to come crouch down here. Put you on the spot. 3 words to sum up the scholarship. Go.
Fun, exciting, and educational.
There we go. I'm now going to ask all of you what you do. Obviously, there's prize money. What would you do if you won the money? I'll start with Pete.
Probably put it towards some more filming kit and do some projects with a couple of the guys here.
Fantastic. Alex?
We'll hit the pub and it'll go behind, so whoever's making the decision, bear that in mind.
Make sure you all note that down. He said if he wins, he's going to buy you all a drink. Emily?
I'd probably invest in some new computing so I can edit my own projects at home and things, get some Final Cut Pro at home.
Fantastic. Moving over to this side. Shane, what is this?
Well, what is this?
Ask me a money question first.
Oh, the money question. I pay off my overdraft, to be honest. Get myself out of debts and I can work less and try and get into the industry a bit more.
No answer says student anymore, like I'm going to pay off my overdraft. Joff?
I'll probably try and move into some sort of set up a little business or something, filming. That's what I'll probably try and do.
Okay, and Steve, if you take the mic, I'm going to jump down.
Yeah, I'd like to buy some my own kit as well, get some camera equipment, some lighting equipment and some sound equipment, so I can work on my own projects.
Well, thank you very much. Best of luck to all of you. It's now time to cross over to Laura, who's with the Head of Media and Creative Arts at the college, Lawrence McGee.
Hello, Lawrence. So, how important is Sky Scholarship to Farnborough College of Technology?
Well, I think it's absolutely vital that students get work experience, and I know that when we were interviewing, I think we interviewed about 12 or 13 students out of about 25 applicants, and one of the things that made those that were chosen stick out were the work experience they'd already done. So working on things like the darts at Frimley and other things like I think people have worked on horse racing at Ascot and so on. Okay. So that when they were able to talk about that sort of thing, it really made them stand out, and that's probably why these 6 were selected.
How beneficial do you feel industry placement is for the students at Farnborough Tech?
Well, I think I've already answered that really, but yeah, when you interview them, you really find out that doing this sort of experience, working on real projects, they really excel and they learn so much about the real world, about industry, and making sure that they arrive on time, they communicate very effectively, they dress appropriately, and you know, and that's the sort of experience that really makes them stand out. And when they go out and they've left college, that will give them a big advantage.
Apart from the work experience that these guys have already done, what else would you say made these 6 stand out to you to be selected?
Well, we really put them through their paces in the interview, and we questioned them about all sorts of technical aspects of TV, and they really were able to answer those well, this particular bunch. It was very difficult though, you know, there was 13 who were shortlisted and they were all very, very good, and it was a big debate as to the final 6, and it wasn't easy. We actually had to sleep on it and think about it, and we spoke again the following day, and then we decided on the 6.
So it was a tough call then.
It was very difficult, but they also knew a lot. They'd done a lot of research. They knew all about Sky. You know, we were asking questions like, where is the base at Sky? How many studios have they got? You know, what's the latest developments there? Who's the chief executive? That sort of thing.
So they really had to know their
yeah,
stuff.
so they had done their research, and people who hadn't, you know, done the research were left short there.
Okay, thanks, Lawrence. Well, it's come to that time now to announce this year's scholarship winner. So I'm going to hand over to you and Christine to announce the winner.
Okay. Christine, would you like to join me? Thank you. I made a few notes just so I could check that I'd sort of said things I wanted to. But one of the things I wanted to say was thanks to the people who put on the show. I know I've not been involved much, and you've managed to do a great job. So if I give you the microphone, Christine, I'm going to get out the envelopes. See, very dramatic. So the way it was decided by the people at Sky, and there are 2 runners-up, equal second place. So we're going to announce the equal second place. If you want to open the envelope. We should have a drum roll now, should we? Yes.
And the equal second place goes to Emily Cairncross and Steve Curtis.
Okay, do you want to come down? Well done. So there are 3 people who have won, 2 equal second place, which are Emily and Steve. I think that's... There we are. So you both receive a cheque for £750 from Sky. Well done. So we're left in a dramatic situation where we need one person is going to win the remainder, £1,500. And that person it's really difficult to call this.
And the winner of this year's Sky Scholarship is Shane Green.
Shane, well done. You really impressed the people at Sky with your efforts there, and that is going to make quite an impression on your bank deficit, I should think. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Wow, wasn't expecting to win, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit kind of stunned by that. Don't really know what to say.
Yeah, well, I was given lots of reports from the people that you worked with, and based on the diary that you wrote and all the learning that you logged in that diary, that you had really excelled and stood out as the winner. It's unfortunate for the 3 runners-up because,
you guys bit?
again, you did do very well. And Jack, who reported the news to me of who'd won, said he found it very difficult to choose, but based on the diaries and the reports from the people he'd worked with, Shane was the outstanding winner. So well done. Have a round of applause.
That's clearly enough to pay off your overdraft.
Absolutely.
And remind us again what you were going to do with the money after you paid it off.
Going to use it to, as I said, not to work less so I can get more work in the industry. So I can give up one of the jobs I was doing.
You seem really shocked.
I genuinely am. I wasn't expecting to win.
Well, congratulations once again. I'll let you go and sit with the others. Shane, everyone.
Well, that concludes this year's ceremony. Congratulations once again to our winner. From everyone here at Farnborough College of Technology, thank you for watching and good night.
Good night.